Greetings, chosen ones. What a sacred day to share this sacred container with you all. Thank you to the collective I'm speaking to for bringing these beautiful energies here, and let us dance, shall we? If you've clicked on this video, chances are you are needing a vagal tone reset. And if that is the case, let's welcome you into this space. Let us arrive here. I want to give a shout out to @369 DSF. Thank you so much for giving us this topic to discuss and giving us this topic to heal. Thank you, darling. Thank you. And thank you for showing up to this space bravely and honestly. Thank you. So once you find yourself in that comfortable position, let's welcome in a deep breath together. Let's do this together. Big inhale. Nice slow exhale. Remind yourself you're here. Let's do another one together. Big inhale. Exhale, let go of the rushing. Another big inhale. And another big exhale. Now, to start our practice off today, to really start our vagal tone reset, if you're not already there, please find yourself in a upright position, sitting up position, with your head up high. Really focus on pulling that crown up towards the ceiling. You're going to make sure your chest is up towards the ceiling as well, really offering that light to come in. And it's okay if you don't look like this. It's okay if today you don't show up like this, but try your best, because we're going to do this exercise and it's going to need the best posture you can give yourself. Okay. So let's go ahead and rub our hands together first, creating a little bit of heat and friction, reminding yourself that you can create warmth. Cool, right? Hit me right there. We can create warmth. How cool. How cool. Okay. So we're going to take these hands and we're going to place it behind our head, like so, right there. And so where I want your thumbs, it's going to align right there underneath your earlobes, okay? So remind yourself that your thumbs need to be right here on that muscle. Very important here. And make sure you're not clenching or really holding your head. Imagine you're falling into a pillow and your head is your hands are that support for your head, okay? We're only offering compassion here, not tension. So if you're finding yourself getting tense with yourself or shaming yourself, it doesn't look like it looks like in the video, release that. Find a way to just offer yourself a little compassion around that. Okay. So once we're here, we're going to now look to the left, and don't move your neck or don't move to the left, but we're just going to look to the left with our eyes. We're going to hold this for 7 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take a big inhale. Still hold it to the left. Or if you went to the right, it's okay. Just hold it whichever way you went. And then now come back to center with the eyes. Blink a few times. Let your eyes reset. And then now we're going to take it to the other side. Oh, and see, I just moved my neck. So it's easy to do. Just make sure you reset, bring it back. And now let's get to the right side. So holding that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. Shake that out a little bit. Whew. Hopefully you were able to take some deep breaths with that. Remember this exercise anytime you need a quick vagal vagal tone reset in terms that helps stimulate the vagus nerve. Sitting here with these energies as they transmute. And we're going to take a few more deep breaths together here. Go ahead and let your body come back to the shape it needs. Remember to offer yourself comfort here. Okay, now at this big, we're going to do 3 deep breaths together, and we're going to do them with an inhale of a count to 4 and an exhale with a count of 8. And at the top, we'll hold it just for a second. So we're going to do this together. Ready? Big inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for just a second. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sustain. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold just a second. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sustain. Last one. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Longer hold. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Bring it back to that normal breathing. Bringing your energies back down from the heaven above to the earthly, rooty earthly below. Sending your roots deeply into the earth. Making space for those roots to grow. And really bringing in those summer energies, really bringing in your joy and light. Something I would highly suggest while I'm working through your energy field is to keep reminding yourself to breathe deep, but to also bring your hands to the side of the neck where we had just placed our thumbs, yeah? So bring those and just rub down gently to the sides of the neck, down the shoulders, push the shoulders down a little bit, flick it out. You can rub down the sternum, down into the pubic bone. Just really softening those energies. So feel free to do those motions while I'm clearing that energetic field of yours. A lot of times we're showing up in a state of stress, and that stress can really overstimulate our vagus nerve into flight, fight, freeze, or fawn. And so this nice little reset you're doing for yourself is so beneficial. I just want you to be so proud of yourself for showing up and nurturing yourself. Reminding yourself that sometimes that's hard to do, but here you are, you're showing up and you're doing it. And I'm proud of you. Eko tuyate zimete. Keep rubbing, stimulating that nerve. You deserve this love. You deserve to let go of the suffering. Spirit is saying, where can you show up for yourself with a little more love, with a little more light? While I can feel how a lot of you are healers, this collective I'm speaking to, and healers study darkness. And so Spirit is asking you to remind yourself of the light you are in that darkness. You may be cloaking yourself with darkness often, but that doesn't mean you are the darkness. It actually means you're the light that's able to handle the dark. So let go of the internal pressure you're applying to yourself to have it all right, to have it all figured out, to feel like you have to show up in a certain way. And where can you actually show up to just nurture and love yourself? Keep breathing into this space. And while you're here, I want you to imagine that there is this cord, if you will, running down the back of your head, down to your neck. Now I want you to feel it reach your heart. I want you to visualize this thread slowly reaching your heart. And now watch it leak into your lungs, transition down into the diaphragm, into the stomach, into the intestines, the bladder, the kidneys, into your reproductive centers. And now feel it shoot down your legs. It divided. It went down two different paths. One went down your right leg and one went down your left leg. And now they reach your toes. You feel your knees slightly lose tension. You feel your legs release just a little more. And now you feel those roots, that same thread, tie around your roots and go deep down into the earth. I feel the soil now below your feet. Feel how you're sinking into this beautiful, soft, warm, earthy blanket. Feel how you're supported by this right now. Feel how it's giving you a deep hug like you've never felt before in your life. Feel how the soil is telling you, I see you. All these burdens and everything you've been carrying, I see you. You can put them down. Put them down, plant them down into me right now. Now take those worry seeds, take them and plant them down into that soil you're feeling enriched in right now. Imagine yourself covering them and watering them with your tears. And soon, I want you to see how the sprout is soon already growing. and popping out of the seed and the soil. And see how that's about to be a beautiful wildflower. That worry that you just planted is about to be a wildflower. What color is it? What shape is it? Feel yourself smile. Even if it's a fake smile, bring it to your face. And sit in this happiness for a second that you just planted a worryful seed. And you just brought a smile to your face by watching it transform into a beautiful wildflower. You did that. You did that. Now, earth and spirit is saying, now see how those wildflowers are growing in you right now. They are not rot. They are not weeds. And even if they are weeds, maybe there are wildflowers, like the dandelion. Maybe it feels invasive, but how can you see its beauty? And how can you see that this beauty is in you and we need it to come forth in the world? And that sure, maybe some people will consider it a weed, but some will consider it a beautiful flower. And bees will be able to pollinate from it. It'll be the first food of their season. You are their first food of their season. You are planting this back into earth. Planting you back into earth. Feel into this space now. Keep feeling into this space. Breathe into it. You are the calmness that you seek. Grounding energy came out while we were doing that. Continue grounding that beautiful energy. Oh, loves, great work. And see how you are going to become the beautiful tree, right? See how that worry is building you into something beautiful and magical. Continue to ground that energy down. Feel Mother Earth rising to meet you. Feel now how she is letting you know that you can let go. Feel how the universe has your back. Your spirit and your angel crew is asking you to not try so hard. To have a little more trust and faith in them. For they're needing your faith and trust right now more than anything. So filling your energy right now with that love and trust. Make sure you are receiving it. Give yourself permission to receive it. Say you are worthy of receiving this love. You are love. You are light. You are the healer. Breathe in. Exhale. Feel this essence of this blue, beautiful blossoming of roses and wildflowers. Feel it now. Feel that energy. Feel how it's flowing in you right now. Label the change that is arising. Maybe you feel more peaceful. Maybe you feel more connected to your body. Name and bring to the surface what you feel. Da dea deo do dea de do 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 dea ne do da o do 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 da do uta deo do uta adeo do uta adeo do uta aeo do uta deo do do adu dea de do 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 deo do. Move your shoulders a little bit, let your body relax. Feel how the love is transforming. It's almost as if you can feel you are standing in a rain shower right now, receiving this love. It is washing over and cleansing your body as we speak. Big inhale in, exhale nice and gently. Feel how your sits bones are meeting you here in this space. And again, let's welcome, if you are still doing it, great. And if you've stopped doing it, let's welcome again that little throat massage, little neck massage here. Another way to rub or to stimulate your vagus nerve is by rubbing your eyes nice and gently. So maybe if the neck is feeling uncomfortable, or maybe if there's too much pain here, you can always rub the eyes as well to stimulate that. Or you can hold the inner ear right here, the, oh goodness, I always forget what this is called. It's where people get the piercings at, and I forget what the piercing is called. But you can hold that little inner part right there, that inner ear right here, and you can squeeze that, and that stimulates the vagus nerve as well. So do what feels good for your body. Do what your body is asking of you, and make sure you're showing up in this space of embodiment, right? Not in shame. Make sure you're loving yourself into this evolution and not shaming yourself, because change is hard if you're shaming yourself. And so I want to bring that into the space right now. Feeling called to bringing in another card into this space. Continue to offer yourself the breathing and rubbing that nerve down. And again, this is just good medicine and good tools to remind yourself that when you feel it stimulated, to come back to this, a medicine that you can offer yourself, a nurturance. So the card that came out is Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. What a beautiful card to close this in with. Letting go of the need to be right. What a beautiful card. She's holding the peace pipe, offering the white buffalo in the background of wisdom, of purity. You know, letting that wash us in, right? Like letting in spiritual wisdom, right? And letting go of the need to be right, letting go of our ego to bring in that stimulation for our vagus nerve. So in terms of not all our stress, how am I trying to phrase this? A lot of our stress is derived from that ego space. So how can we show up in a space of love and compassion for the self in all cycles? You know, how can you show up for yourself and love yourself in the full moon cycle? in the waxing cycle, in the waning cycle, and the crescent moon cycle? How can you honor and love yourself when your light is only 10% bright? You know, maybe it's not the whole moon. So bring in that medicine of offering yourself, letting go of needing to be right, needing to be perfect, and needing to be whole, and kind of holding that space all the time, holding this space of instability because no one in their right mind can keep up with that. Letting that go and letting go of the idea of how your life should look and fall in love with how it should feel. And maybe should isn't the right word, how you want it to feel. Yes. Oh yeah, let that cleansing energy in, letting that peacekeeper energy in. How can you maybe let someone else be right? Even if you don't agree, sometimes it's nice just to give the other person the ability to be right. And maybe that person is your inner child. Maybe you've been invalidating your inner child for so long. Maybe you need to let go of this idea that you're right and your inner child is wrong. How can you love your inner child and trust what your instinct and your intuition and your little child has to say, even in the trauma? I feel called again. Let us close this session out today with how we started it. That was kind of a deep cleaning. Whew. And it feels, your energy feels so much better. So let's finish this how we started. Again, let's take a deep breath. If you've been laying down and you want to stay in this space, go ahead and stay in this space. Don't listen to your body. Stay comfortable. Don't feel like you need to do something just to do it. But if you're going to join me here, go ahead and welcome yourself back up into that sitting upright position, holding your crown high to make sure the neck is elongated. That way we can bring the hands up. Let's warm them up again. Create that friction, create that warmth. Again, when you're feeling cold, come back to this medicine. When you're feeling like you're not nurtured and you're not comforted and loved, come back to this medicine. You can create this warmth right here with your own body. Or maybe you don't have someone to give a hug, or, give yourself that medicine. Give yourself that hug. So let's bring the hands up again. Make sure those thumbs are down on that muscle. Remember, you're holding your neck, but you're not straining, okay? You're kind of falling into it like you would a pillow. And then we're gonna take our elbows wide and we're gonna go, don't take your neck to the left or move your head to the neck. We're just gonna take our eyes and look to the left while opening our chest. And again, here at the end, I'm gonna actually tell you to hold it until you take a deep breath. Which was right there for me. So I'm gonna bring my eyes back to the center. So you do the same when you're ready. And maybe you'll hold it for longer than I did. That's great. And then now we're gonna go to the right. Again, just looking to the right, don't move your head. And again, going until you take that deep breath. Which is right there for me. And then coming back to center, kind of blinking the eyes a little bit. Shake it out. Shake that out. Whew. That also stimulates our nervous system. Just kind of pull back down into that grounding. Big inhale. Feel into how the energy is really settled down. Feel the energy feels so different. Welcome in another breath. Nice long exhale. Welcome you back into the space, back into the room. And if you can, slowly name things while you're bringing yourself back to the space. You know, I see a chair. I see my cat's treats. I see my cat's tunnel. My cat clearly lives in this bedroom, which is where I'm filming. Little insight. I see my bed. Yes. I hear traffic outside. And notice what's arising for you in your space. What sounds do you hear? What do you feel? What do you taste? What do you smell? Do you see? I'm getting called to pull one last card here just to close you off and send you on your way. And I just want to thank everybody for showing up and bringing these beautiful energies here. And if it feels called, please like, share, subscribe, donate. And what shall our last message be? Spirit, please send us what any messages you're looking for us to end this beautiful, beautiful session with today. And again, thank you 369 DSF for this lovely suggestion of our energy reading today, or energy healing, I should say. Spirit, please send us anything that you're looking for us to close off with. Any messages you'd like us to hear? Oh, how beautiful. Love, good cheer, and possible best decision. I had 3 cards come out. So we have love to send you off with. Love. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. And good cheer. With kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. Best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. Oh, beautiful loves. What I'm getting in that is that you all are doing the hard work. You're bringing in those loving energies. What Spirit is telling me is to remind yourself that you can step into this love and light. You can step into this good cheer. Step into this medicine. Step into the fairy medicine. Remind yourself that the fairies are with you. You can't see them. They're in the unknown. But they're with you. They're supporting you. Trust that they're guiding you on your path. And trust that they're helping you make the best possible decision. And when you feel uncertain, turn to these powers in the unseen. Turn to these medicine. Turn to your spirit crew. Turn to your guardians. Turn to Artemis. Turn to these people you are connecting with that are bigger than yourself. When you feel lost, when you feel stuck, when you feel stressed, when you feel like that vagal nerve is turning on you, come back to your internal love, right? Offer that love by giving yourself this video, by giving yourself those techniques, the exercise. That's you showing up to nurture you. And then remind yourself that you can have this good cheer, okay? You can live in this good cheer. You don't need to live in the dark. You can live in the light. I know y'all are healers, and I know y'all study the dark, but also know that you can be the light. You can study and be the light as well. And maybe ask yourself, where have I been a little too negative and bringing in too much negative energies? And where can I bring in more good cheer? Where is my passions at in good cheer? Where can I feel good and nurturing? And, find those spaces and offer you those spaces. And that's going to tell you each time that you're making the best possible decision for yourself. All right? And a lot of what I'm getting is you've already done the medicine. You already came here. You already did the best possible decision. You already loved yourself. Now go spread that good cheer. Okay? Mwah. Until next time, loves, I love you so much. See you soon. Mwah.